Hello there, EDISON players. Welcome back to another tournament review. Last weekend we had another ELLO tournament, which is basically a locals in my hometown. We had 20 players, and for the first round we have Raphael versus Vlad on the feature match table. We see Vlad opening Future Fusion, sending Elemental Hero Bubble Man, that's a spicy tag, and Snowman Eater. And yeah, just confirming the absolute zero. That's what Future Fusion says you have to do, so why not? He brings out Neos Alius, 2 back row, and that will be his turn. So play is to Raphael, and he is on something new for him today. He's on Gigavise. Opening up with Armory Arm, sending Super Solar Nutrients. Hidden Armory, of course. We might see Armory Arm later in the match. And is just going to set a monster and pass his turn. So that's 1 turn on Future Fusion. Of course, when you're playing against Hero Beat, the chances of getting OTK'd are slim. Never zero, but they are slim. And here we see Alius attacking over the Dandelion, so Raphael gets 2 fluff tokens. There's a bit of a lighting issue on the left side of the field, but we're fixing that in round 2. Gemini Spark takes out the last Dandy token, playing around the possible Super Solar Nutrient, so yeah, pretty decent. Upstart Goblin gets Raphael another card. It's another Dandelion. He does have the Super Solar Nutrients in hand, it looks like, so of course, next turn the Absolute Zero will hit the field, and if Vlad has another monster at his disposal, he could just run over the Dandy and then run over the 2 tokens. So Raphael, very controlled, chooses not to commit anything to the field. Vlad, on the other hand, indeed has multiple monsters at his disposal and is choosing to bring out the Deep Sea Diva, which special summons the Spined Gillman. So that Absolute Zero is going to be absolutely massive, with 2 other monsters, water monsters on the field. It's going to be a 3500 Absolute Zero. That's a 600 Diva because of the Gilman boost, a 1700 Gilman, a 1900 Neos Alius, and a 3500 from the Absolute Zero. So does Raphael have the course? Does it look like it? So right now, let's do the maths. Raphael will almost be out of life points. Let's see whether he can claw back from the jaws of defeat. He has Mark of the Rose. That's going to be crucial in mounting a possible comeback. So yeah, banishing the Dandelion, and I imagine this will let him take control of the Absolute Zero. Oh no, looks like the Diva, yeah, must mean different dimension reincarnation, discarding Dandelion, so that's gonna get him 2 tokens. So he has the levels available from, let's see, yeah, he can make a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No 8. Looks like it's going to be Black Rose. Is that going to destroy the entire field? But there's a Starlight Road, so Raphael is just gonna summon those 2 tokens and Vlad summoning the Stardust Dragon. Raphael isn't done yet. Super Solar Nutrient lets him tag out a token for a Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire using its effects, tributing itself for Gigaplant. And Raphael does have the Supervise in hand, so we should be seeing some combo potential. Okay, here is the Supervise. So Gigaplant has its effect now, being able to reborn plants, or I believe it can also reborn insects, but it's going to be a plant. The Lone Fire Blossom hitting the field yet again, tributing itself to summon. I see him eyeing nettles. It's going to be Copy Plant. Okay, so it's gonna combo pretty extensively. I can imagine that Copy Plant becomes level 6. Oh no, Copy Plant becomes just stays level 1. But since Supervise was sent to the graveyard, it will be able to special summon Gigaplant, and as we know, 66% rounds up to 100. So Power Tool Dragon is going to randomly let him add one of these 3 equip spells from the deck to the hand, and we will immediately see, yeah, it is the Supervise equipping to Gigaplant once again. Lets him special summon a second Gigaplant from the hand. Okay. Looks like Vlad is considering response. Yeah, Torrential Tribute. And I believe Supervise is Chainlink 1 and Absolute Zero is Chainlink 2. Yeah, I think they're both mandatory, right? Although I could be mistaken, maybe Absolute Zero is mandatory and Supervise is optional. But it looks like this is how the players are resolving the chain. So Power Tool Dragon once again picking up one of the 3 equips. And let's see whether Raphael can make the push. There's a Dimensional Prison on the Power Tool Dragon. And Raphael is very low on life points. So, is this Deep Sea Diva going to do it? No, there is a Torrential Tribute from Raph's side as well. And Miracle Fusion does it. Classic, classic. Okay, so 1-0 to Vlad. Let's skip over to the start of game 2, where I believe Raphael will be choosing to go first. And we see an opening hand with Lone Fire Blossom. That's always good. Sadly, he also has the Copy Plant, it looked like. And I saw 2 very orange cards. So those could be Supervise. Going for the second Lone Fire Blossom just to play around DD Crow, since Gigaplant doesn't target. And this Lone Fire Blossom lets him special summon Nettles, Stardust Dragon comes out, and Supervise. The second Supervise. Okay, okay. Let's see what this Lone Fire Blossom is going to do. Brings out a Titanial. This is a formidable board. You cannot use destruction effects, you cannot use targeting effects. Let's see how Vlad is going to fight this board. We see him have a lot of spell cards. He's gonna read Titanial. Yeah, whenever something is targeted on your field, you contribute a plant to negate that activation and destroy it. And if Titanial tributes the Supervise, the Gigaplant equipped with Supervise, the Supervise will activate and just special summon the Gigaplant yet again. And yeah, Vlad cannot get out of this one. So we see a Equalizer by Raphael with the classic Gigaplant board. Let's see whether Vlad has more luck in game number 3, where he gets to go first yet again. He does spy a Gemini Spark in his hand, but it looks like there's no monsters to follow it up. So depending on Raf's hand, the duel could end in this turn, but let's first see how he chooses to play it out. Breaker, the magical warrior, comes down and uses its effects to destroy Chain Disappearance. Very cool tech against the Gigaplant deck. Might not be the strongest against the DDR, but yeah, Chain Disappearance kinda did its job here. And Breaker, just like that, traded for both of the back row. Looks like Vlad is firing off his Heavy Storm to destroy Royal Decree and then setting one. So unfortunately, no monsters on Vlad's side of the field. We see Hidden Armory for Raphael. He's picking up a copy of Supervise. Does he have the Lone Fire? No, but he does have Gigaplant in his hand already. Vlad still not drawing any monsters. Yeah, that's one of the issues of Hero Beat, I guess. Although you're playing like your Stratos, your Triple Alias, your Rota, your Emergency Call. It's a bit unfortunate. We see Gold Sarcophagus. So if Raph doesn't have combo right now, he will have combo in 2 turns. We see Lone Fire Blossom being banished. But no DDR to follow up. And yeah, with the shortage of monsters that Vlad is experiencing, it's gonna be tough to put pressure on the board. See MST taking out an MST, which takes out a trap card. Here's another Breaker, but this one is only going to trade with 1 back row. And I'm really hoping for Vlad that his last back row, he has another one, is a really good one. Raphael now has the Lone Fire Blossom in hand. He's playing a common and a gold Breaker. Look at this ludicrous display. Terrible, terrible. Okay, summoning out the Lone Fire. Okay, 2 rare Lone Fires. At least they're matching. The Gigaplant comes down. Supervise is equipped, but Vlad has the Solemn Judgment. Yeah, and that's going to negate the Supervise. So now Gigaplant does not have its effect. Supervise will also not get its effect since there are no other Gemini monsters in the graveyard. And Vlad is dangerously close. I believe he's on 1600 life points now. It looks like Vlad drew a monster? Question mark. Yeah, sets a monster. Could be anything. Could be a Fossil Dyna. Right now, the normal summon of Gigaplant is stopped by Compulsory. Did he already have this last turn? If he did, yeah, maybe should have just chained Compulsory to the Gigavise equip last turn. That way the plant would have been in hand and also the Supervise would not have a target. Anyway, another gold sarcophagus that is going to banish Miracle Fertilizer. So again, as I was saying, if Raphael doesn't have combo right now, he will in 2 turns. We see Vlad drawing and committing Deep Sea Diva. Going to bring out the Spined Gilman. And that's a nice bit of chip damage. Vlad looking at his Goyo Guardian. No, you do not need an Earth Tuner for that. At least, not at these events. Going to flip up the DD Crow that was set to protect his life points. And Goyo Guardian gets in for 28. But, here is Mark of the Rose, so that is going to take control of the Goyo Guardian. And Raphael will be able to attack for game since Vlad is at 1600s. Yeah, DD Crow, Miracle Fusion, and Gemini Spark is not gonna do it. So Raphael is the winner of round 1 of this ELLO Locals. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye.